Hello and welcome to the Specialist Trading presentation of an introduction to our strategy number 4 add-on. Now we've put this webinar together to show you how to employ this particular add-on that we've designed specifically for TradeStation users. But before we begin, as always, we ask that you please take a moment to view our disclaimer. I'm going to show you performance results using this add-on with TradeStation, but please remember that we can in no way guarantee that any of the results I'm about to show you will be repeated in the future. All right, why don't we begin? Let's first start out with talking about a little bit about strategy number 4 and the highlights behind this particular strategy. Now, this is Specialist Trading's most consistent strategy by far. We get the most signals using strategy number 4, and it's really extremely consistent. That's why most of our members love to just trade strategy number 4 and nothing else. Why? Well, because it's designed to trade quick momentum moves. Now, you can actually use strategy number 4 in any time frame, in any market, and in any direction. That's how flexible it is. Now, the average trade lasts anywhere from 5 to 10 bars. So if you're looking at a 5-minute time frame, you can be in the trade anywhere from a half an hour to an hour. If you're looking at daily bars, you can be in the time frame anywhere from a week to 2 weeks. Now, please, as always, we ask just to, it's not enough just to use this add-on indicator. You must learn the strategy first. So learn our strategy, learn all the rules and regulations behind strategy number 4, and then paper trade for a while. What we're trying to teach here at Specialist Trading is consistency. We're not looking to hit home runs. We're looking for that consistency that you can have so that you have this nice upward slope in your P&L. And we feel that strategy number 4 is a great strategy to get that consistency. All right, so once you have this add-on for TradeStation, how is it going to be displayed or shown on your screen? Well, let's look at some displaying activities now using strategy number 4. These are the signals that you'll see. Now, here's a chart of the S&P 500 going back to September of 2011. As you can see, it's just a blank chart, but once we use the add-on indicator, we see here that we have the show me circles here where there were actual buy and sell signals. Now, this is a great tool because once again you can use this in any time frame, in any direction. If you apply it here to the S&P 500, you can either use it to take the signals or as a directional tool as well. Now, it's not just enough, once again, to get these signals with the add-on tool. We need to have some tips for high probability trading. So let me just share with you a few tips on how to increase your chances for success using strategy number 4 and the add-on indicator. All right, tip number 1. Look for a steep moving average slope. We want to see that there's a little volatility, and that's represented in the moving average. Now, the moving average we're talking about is our standard 50-period simple moving average, which we have plotted on virtually any time frame. So it doesn't really matter if you're looking at a weekly chart or a 5-minute chart. Now let's go back to that same chart we were looking at. Now we've added the 50-period simple moving average with the signals provided. And as you can see, we're looking to go short if there's a strong downward slope, and we're looking to go long if there's a strong upward slope. All right, tip number 2. Now that we've got some nice, movement within the chart wherever we're looking at, we only want to take signals that are closest to or touching the moving average that we just talked about. This gives us a higher probability for success. So let's go back to that same chart again, and as we can see, we have a few of the signals here using our add-on indicator, which are either very close or touching the moving average. So these are the ones that we only want to focus on. We just want to forget about any of the other signals altogether. All right, tip number 3. What about entry? Well, we only want to enter once price trades above or below that signal bar where the add-on tool is generating a signal. All right, we just don't want to jump in at the market, even though you could if you wanted to. We're looking for a high probability entry, something to fine-tune our entries. So enter once price either trades above, if you're going long, or below, if you're going short, that signal bar. Okay, as you can see here, we have the red signal bar circled with red, and we have the green signal bar circled with green. Now, if we're going short, we only want to go short once we trade 1 tick below. This gives us confirmation that we're headed in the right direction. The same thing happens if we're going long. Once we have the signal bar created with the Show Me tool, we only want to go long once we trade above that bar. Now, this just does not work in daily bars in the S&P. As I stated earlier, it works in different markets and in different time frames. So let's show you some examples. It is probably our most consistent strategy on stocks. As you can see here, looking at Netflix through 2011, when Netflix was trending upwards, we were issuing nothing but buy signals, as represented here with the indicator tool. But once the trend changed with Netflix, strategy number 4 did nothing but issue sell signals, as you can see with the red dots. Now, a lot of our members like to trade ETFs, and they like to trade them more for investing. So what we do is we tell them and advise them to look at a longer time frame, such as a weekly bar. Now, a lot of our members had tremendous years, or the year before that, with gold, looking at strategy number 4. Now, this is GLD, the ETF of gold. As we can see, going back to 2009, using a weekly chart, the strategy number 4 add-on tool gave nothing, flashed nothing but buy signals all the way up, and it continues to flash signals going into 2012. How about those Forex traders? Well, there are a number of traders here that just like to solely trade Forex at specialist trading, so we can also use this indicator as well. Here's a daily chart of the dollar-yen. Now, the dollar-yen without the tool just kind of looks like it's heading lower, but kind of a choppy sideways to lower market. Once you add the add-on tool for TradeStation, strategy number 4 indicator, you can see here that we never really once issued any buy signals. This whole time frame of 2011, all we were issuing were sell signals in the dollar-yen, and many of those sell signals were picked right at tops, or perfect places to go short the dollar-yen. And then lastly, I would say the majority of our traders love to use this for day trading the E-mini. Here's a 5-minute chart of the E-mini in the first couple of weeks of January of 2012, and we had a nice upward slope, so we were looking for nothing but buy signals, and all the way up the indicator just flashed these green show me signals telling us to go long. As you can see, we had some very nice trades on the 18th and 19th of January to start off the year. But once we kind of reached the top, you see in the far right hand corner how the indicator started flashing sell signals. All right, so let's review once again. As you just saw in all the examples I showed you, strategy number 4 is by far our most consistent strategy for trading stocks, ETFs, the E-mini intraday trading, or even the Forex markets. It's designed to trade quick momentum moves. Now, this can virtually be used in any time frame, in any market, and in any direction. Most of the trades will average roughly about 5 to 10 bars depending on what the time frame you're looking at is. But we always suggest learn the strategies. We showed you some tips that are privy to our members here we shared with you today. Learn these strategies and then use these tips that will increase your chances for success. Now, although you may have some great trades just by seeing a red or a green dot appear, it's not just enough to jump in at the market to either buy or sell. You have to know these higher levels of success and ways for implementing the trade. So learn our strategies, which we teach you on the website, and then paper trade for a while. Paper trade so that you fully understand the process. Once you understand the process and what's involved in the strategy, then you'll get this edge of success and of consistency in your trading, which is what we're looking for here at Specialist Trading. In closing, if you have any questions, if you're interested in purchasing strategy number 4 or the add-on indicator for TradeStation that gives you the signals of strategy number 4, you can contact us a number of ways. If you just want to purchase the strategy, you can go to our sister site at protraderstrategies.com, where you can purchase strategy number 4, the individual strategy. Or if you have any questions concerning the add-on tool or the strategy itself, please contact our Vice President of Research, that's Brett Marsh, at bretm@specialisttrading.com, or you can talk to him directly by calling 310-844-7220. Thank you so much. We wish you the best of luck, and we look forward to you becoming a member of specialisttrading.com.